What's good, YouTube? It's your boy KingSupreme back in the video today. We got Larry Bird's most savage moments. Now, if you're new here, welcome to the channel. Just be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And thank y'all for those who are already subscribed and are part of the family. Appreciate y'all for being such cool homies to your boy, and thank y'all for the continued support. It just means so much to me. That's why you're the best supporters on YouTube for real. And if you want to keep seeing more bangers from me, boy, just be sure to keep flooding the comments down below. Video ideas, video suggestions, questions, all of that. Just flood it down below, and I got y'all more of these bangers. Promise. But we for real going up. You know what I'm saying? The sky's the limit. I'm always tell y'all. Y'all know I say this in every single video. I'm not gonna stop posting for y'all. I'm not gonna let y'all down and stay consistent. So turn on post notifications and do all that because I'm gonna keep on uploading for y'all. Keep on uploading. So come join the latest family if you haven't already. You know what I'm saying? We mad turn over here. But hey, we got Larry Bird's most savage moments. You know, I was like, it's about time for some more Larry Bird. I just had the feeling it was more time for some Larry Bird. One of my favorite players of all time. Crazy, right? Excuse me, crazy, right? Because I just really got to know more and more about him a couple weeks ago, if anything. So y'all really put me on for real. And hey, more Larry Bird videos. I always have a great time. These are addicting to watch. Just watching his greatness, his talent, his goatness, like all that. Such a goat, bro. You feel me? So we're gonna see how this video is. Keep letting me know more Larry Bird videos. I hope there's a lot more because again, these are addicting to watch for real. And I hope y'all have been enjoying these reactions because hey, I've been enjoying y'all. You know what I'm saying? You know, y'all feedback, y'all love in the comments, all that. So we're gonna keep on doing these. You feel me? Let's get straight into this one.
Part of the reason why Larry Bird was called legend was his brilliance as a basketball player. And the other part were his legendary and vicious trash-talking skills.
Yeah.
Bird was a killer on the court. He had a foul mouth, and he wasn't afraid of anybody.
Yeah.
This explosive combination gave birth to some of the most ruthless trash-talking stories in NBA history. So here are the 10 best Larry Bird savage moments. 1988 three-point shooting contest. The three-point shot in the NBA was first introduced in the 1979 NBA season.
And I've watched some of his trash talking videos before, but y'all said this one was like, they had like other additional stuff, which I haven't seen, so that's why I got to this one though. But hey, I always love watching these.
7 years later, at the 1986 All-Star Weekend in Dallas, the NBA brought the first official three-point shooting contest to the scene. Larry won it, and repeated next year at the All-Star Game in Seattle. In 1988, he was going for a three-peat in Chicago. Before the start of the contest, Bird entered the locker room, did not speak a word to the other competitors, and just took a good look at them. He finally said, "I'm just looking which one of you is going to come in second." The room was filled with silence, because they all knew what kind of a shooter Bird was.
Damn.
Of course, Larry would go on to win again, proving that he's the best shooter in the world. He won without taking off his tracksuit, famously raising his hand while the contest-clinching three was still in the air. Response to Craig Hodges. Craig Hodges was one of the best shooters in the 80s, and he competed in the three-point shooting contest with Larry each time Bird was participating.
Really?
Larry won 3 times, and Craig finished second twice.
Wow.
When Hodges finally took home the title of the best three-point shooter at the All-Star Weekend in 1989, reporters asked him if the main reason for his victory was Bird's injury and non-participation.
Right.
Craig said, "Larry knows where he can find me," and Bird replied, "I know where, at the end of the Chicago Bulls bench, the left-handed game." Larry Bird was in the...
No, he didn't. Why would he say that? You know damn well. Okay, so he three-peats. He was in the contest every single time Larry was in the contest. He came second place on 2 occasions. And the one time Larry Bird doesn't participate, he wins. And he has the nerve to try to test him again. That's why oh my God, this is hilarious watching these fools just make a clown of themselves and Larry Bird is dogging them.
Finally took home the title of the best three-point shooter at the All-Star Weekend in 1989. Reporters asked him if the main reason for his victory was Bird's injury and non-participation. Craig said, "Larry knows where he can find me," and Bird replied, "I know where, at the end of the Chicago Bulls bench, the left-handed game." Larry Bird was in the prime of his basketball brilliance in the 85-86 season when he led the Celtics to the title. They lost only 1 game at home throughout the season and the playoffs, setting an NBA record with 50-1. The Portland Trailblazers were the only team to defeat the Celtics at home in December, so they were a good bet to win in front of their crowd in February.
Bro, 50-1? What?
Bird surprised his teammates and journalists by saying that he would shoot all his shots with his left hand, except long jumpers. This was the last game of a long road trip, and Larry would always find new motivations and challenges to get through the monotonous grind of the regular season.
Right.
In the game against Portland, he'd go on to have one of the most memorable games of his career. He hit a shot to send the game to overtime, and then hit a game winner in the OT. Bird finished the game with 47 points, with 14 rebounds and 11 assists. He scored 22 points with his left hand out of sheer boredom and fun, which tells you how insanely good and confident this guy was. White guys guarding him. Larry is now...
It's the confidence really that really makes me appreciate him so much. That's what you need, bro. And whatever you do, you can compare it to anything. Basketball, football, sports, just anything, any profession. If you have that confidence, people see that. People respect that. And again, Larry Bird had people try to get in his head, this, that, but he had that confidence because he always knew he was the best. He always like, okay, I'm the best. You know what I'm saying? And he didn't let anyone try to tell him different or that. And if someone did say different, he either proved him wrong. He did prove him wrong, or he just, you know, just told him, well, it's like you don't test Larry. You feel me? He had this, the confidence he had, but it just shows just how, you know, different he was. Like he knew everything he could do, and he proved it every night and day, right? Like
Larry is clear, said Bill Murray in Space Jam, while explaining Bird's ethnicity to Michael Jordan. Larry Bird had skills for days. He was thinking the game 3 moves in advance. His jump shot was money. He was nimble at 6'9", but he wasn't by any means an athletic player. Bird suffered from WMCJ syndrome, which stands for white men can't jump, and he was aware of it. On one occasion, he called basketball a black man's game due to the natural ability and athleticism of African American players. Because of that, he hated when the opposing teams would defend him with another white guy. Bird said that it was disrespectful to his greatness because he was dropping 30 and 40 on the most athletic players in the league. So if you put an unathletic white guy on him, that's barbecue chicken right there. In the trainer's lab. The highest scoring game in Larry Bird's career came in the 1986 season, in a game against Dominique Wilkins in the Atlanta Hawks. At the beginning of the first quarter, it was obvious that Larry is in the zone. He'd hit everything he threw to the basket, with the announcers repeatedly saying they were watching the greatest shooting exhibition in basketball history. Bird scored 60 on 61% shooting and 15 of 16 on free throws, hitting ridiculous shots over several players. During the game,
I remember seeing this. I've seen this a few times, but I didn't know it was. I forget. I don't remember when they said 60% shooting. That's insane.
In the trainer's lap to Hawks players, which meant he would try to make a 3 from the corner near the opposing bench. He got the ball, made the shot, and one Hawks player who tried to guard him tripped over and fell exactly into the trainer's lap, just like Bird predicted. The Hawks bench was so amazed that they were laughing and high-fiving each other, totally perplexed by Bird's brilliance. After that, they were fined by their coach Mike Fratello for cheering on the opposing player, tormenting Dennis Rodman. Dennis Rodman was one of the best defenders in NBA history, with quick feet, long arms, and a motor that never shut down. He was a pest, an annoying pest who never stopped guarding, provoking, and getting into everybody's face, and he used to be a nightmare for scorers around the NBA. However, when he was just starting out, he needed to get some schooling from Bird. After Larry scored 4 consecutive shots over Rodman, he opened his mean mouth and started destroying Rodman. Bird started yelling at Rodman's coach, Chuck Daly. "Who's guarding me, Chuck? Is anyone guarding me? You better get someone on me or I'm gonna go for 60. Even though Rodman was almost superglued to him in an effort to deny him the ball, Bird was at his sarcastic best. "I'm open. Hurry up before they notice nobody is guarding me. Merry effing Christmas." 1990. Larry Bird loved...
I know you could be even the most mental dude, like, you know, be so mentally focused, do all that, but you have someone say, like, no one's guarding me, and, like, being someone like Dennis Rodman, and, like, someone like Larry who has the confidence, not just to say it, because anyone could say it, but he had the confidence because he knew he could back it up because of what he did, bro. You feel me? Like, that's insanity on a different level. You know what I'm saying? He did talk like that to Dennis Rodman, and he showed him out. Like, bro, like he said, that's why he's the best trash talk of all time,
go
bro.
for 60.
Like,
even though Rodman was almost superglued to him in an effort to deny him the ball, Bird was at his sarcastic best. "I'm open. Hurry up before they notice nobody is guarding me. Merry effing Christmas." 1990. Larry Bird loved to play against the Indiana Pacers, where he was always greeted as a king. It was where the hick from French Lick grew up, made his first basketball steps, and took Indiana State University to the 1979 NCAA Finals. And the game Boston played against the Pacers played on December 26, 1990, will forever be etched in memory of the Pacers shooting guard, Chuck Rifleman Person. Before the game, Person said to the reporters, "Rifleman is in the building. I'm going bird hunting today." At the tip-off, Bird replied to Person that he has a Christmas present waiting for him. While Chuck sat on a bench during the game, Bird received the ball in the corner and shot a 3-pointer. As the ball was flying towards the basket, Bird turned to Person and said, "Merry effing Christmas."
Oh, yeah,
the ball, of course, came in without touching the rim. torching the Suns bench. The best teams in the NBA often coast through the regular season and can lose their edge and focus when playing against mediocre opponents. In one game against the Phoenix Suns, the Celtics lost a double-digit lead and were trailing by 2 in the final seconds. The Celtics had the possession, and they could tie the game and go to or win it with a 3. Larry knew his Celtics shouldn't be losing a game to the Suns, and he wanted to play no overtime. So he went to the Suns bench and told all the players and coaches what was about to happen. Yeah, I'm going to bust a 3 on you guys and just go home. I'm tired of this. Unsurprisingly, he lived up to his word. As the ball was still in the air, he turned towards the Phoenix bench and yelled, "Told you so," as the ball was going through the net, calling his shot against Xavier McDaniel. Xavier McDaniel was one of the most notorious NBA players in the 80s.
Really?
And on the courts, he liked to get physical, like Olivia Newton-John. When he was playing for the Sonics and the Knicks, nobody was really messing with X-Man. However, Bird was not afraid of a scuffle, and there are multiple stories of Larry participating in bar fights during his NBA career. In a crowded Supersonics arena, Boston and...
Word? Bird was in bar fights? See, there's so much, each video, even though sometimes it has they cover the same points. I like how each video is kind of a different perspective in a way. Like each kind of gives, each person who does the videos gets that kind of his own little twist to it. You know what I'm saying? The video is a little bit different. So even though sometimes it's the same, story or whatever, it's still it's still different with it. You feel me? And bro, but did he really? I didn't know he was in bar fights. I don't remember hearing that before.
Bird was not afraid of a scuffle, and there are multiple stories of Larry participating in bar fights during his NBA career. In a crowded Supersonics arena, Boston and Seattle played a close game tied just 10 seconds before the end. At that point, Celtics coach Casey Jones called a timeout, and Bird confidently told him to just give him the ball and that the others move the hell out of the way. On his way back to the floor, Larry said, "That's exactly where I'll get the ball, and I'll score the game winner in your face," while X-Man replied, "I know you will get it there. I'm waiting for you." Bird received the ball right where he said he would and made a tough fadeaway shot. After Bird realized there were still 2 seconds left, he told McDaniel, "Damn, I didn't want to leave 2 seconds on the clock," while X-Man walked back to the Sonics bench in disbelief, tormenting a young Clyde Drexler. Before Clyde Drexler came into the NBA, he was one of the best players in college basketball, forming the famous Phi Slamma Jamma with Hakeem Olajuwon at the University of Houston. Drexler was selected by the Blazers with the 14th pick in the 1983 NBA draft. And even as a rookie, he was already one of the most athletic guys at his position. However, Bird wasn't impressed. When Drexler subbed in the game against the Celtics, he started guarding Bird. Larry smiled at him and mockingly said, "You can't stop me. You're a rookie. You don't know anything." He would proceed to hit jump shot after jump shot over Drexler before the Blazers coach had mercy on him and subbed him out. While Bird was laughing at Clyde on the way to the bench.
Welcome to the NBA, Rook. Damn. Jeez, bro. Bro, it don't matter, bro. He was the one that welcomed all the Riggies today, and Clyde didn't even do nothing. He just came into the game, bro. But that's the thing. He got into your head, bro. Like that's the most important thing. Whether and he knew how not to not let people get in his head. He knew how to constantly, get in people's head, but nothing could bother him because he had so much confidence. He knew what he was able to do. He knew what he was capable of. Like the best trash talker of all time. It's crazy, bro. But that's the video. Hope y'all enjoyed it. More videos will be dropping soon. Larry Bird videos, Michael Jordan videos. I gotta get to Kobe as well. There's a lot of people I gotta get to. Just let me know in the comments what videos you want to see next. But Larry Bird for sure though. That's always a must. Y'all know that I mess with Larry too much not to react to more of his videos. But that's it. Thank y'all for tuning in as always. I love y'all to death, and hey, these videos continuously be dropped. Feel me? Thank you. Let me know how y'all felt about this video. Let me know how y'all felt about my reaction. Hey, we out, and I'll see y'all next time. But like, comment, subscribe, share if you want to see more videos. Instagram is on the bottom of the screen, also in the description if you want to hit me up, DM me, message me, do all that shit so I can keep on spamming these videos out for y'all. I appreciate y'all so much for watching. It's your boy King Supreme. We out, baby.